Mom's going to do it, Dad. Now, I would like you to lie down like that, like Mommy's lying down. Where's Mommy's head? Where's your hands? You don't get to hurt Mommy. Not a happy face. Where's Mommy's head? Mommy's head is here. Your head goes here. Figure out how to put your head over here. This is about organization. Turn around, lady.
Oh, good.
Nice work. Now, lie down on your back with your head right here. Lie down on your back with your head up there. Your turn now. Lie down on your back with your head there. Where are your hands? That was not, this is not a happy face. You had control of that one. You were being naughty. You hit and then you laughed. This is not a happy face. Show me how to lie down on that mat. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Up and around. Okay, I'm going to roll you around. Okay, over here. Oh, you got to be on your back, though. Holy moly.
That's what I say at 9 o'clock at night.
Oh.
She goes to bed. 9 to 6. Right, Liz? 9 to 6.
Let me see something. I got to take my shoes
Lie down,
off.
Alyssa. Lie down.
I want to find out where those hips are. Let's see. Here's the hips. Here's the shoulders. Here's the hips. Here's the shoulders. Hands are down. Hands are down too. And Cassie, would you come and do naval radiation with Mom? We're going to do over on that side. Okay, now you see this is excitement.
Do you want my knees up? Or are my knees supposed to be up? No, just.
And remember, we want you to figure out how to quiet yourself, because that's your job, not anybody else's job. Not my job to hold you. It's your job to figure out how to be calm. We're going to build some patterns in you, in your neurological system, so you can find calm more easily. See this belly right here? Mom's going to point to her belly button. Oh, where are your hands? Hands are down. Starting at the belly button, we go up with 2 hands, and we go to the hips. Then we go out, and then we go down. Okay, that's 6. 6 limbs. You know your head and a tailbone is one of your limbs. See, I gotta create a container so that we can figure out. Now, where's your belly button? Here, we're gonna go top of your body. 3 times. That is 1.5. Slow it down, Cassie. Now, when you're in a session, you probably can't do this at your school. You have to figure out how to be creative. But Mom and Dad are here, so we're just doing what's working fastest. But you have to figure out how to work within the parameters of.
I think using the ball, like ball, you go over it with the ball, hammer. I learned that in a trauma class that
I like how your hands are down. That is very nice. Hands are down. You can go on your tummy. All right. Now we have to do the sides.
I just better than crying.
3 times. You have to go all the way to the bottom of your toe. One more time. Now this is something you practiced when you were in Mom's tummy. All the way to your end of your fingers. This is the other side of your body. And Mom and Dad, this is about building patterns, functional patterns, so that she has more stability and can make choices rather than flying off into reflex. Is there some barking spiders in here? I think I heard a barking spider. Did I? So Dad, that concern or question you had about the peers, you can tell the kids that they can say, I don't like it when you do that. Show me hands down. And you will have some tutors, some peers that will understand how to do that. Some kids won't, but some will. And then she'll learn through connecting with others. Because she wants so much to connect. But doesn't know how because she's stuck in these reflexes. So we got to interrupt the functional patterns on that. I like how your hands are down. That is
Stand up.
very nice.
Can you stand up? Hold my hands.
Let's stand up and see how you walk now. Can you walk with Daddy? Nice, putting your hands in Daddy's hands. That's
Don't
very
kiss it. Move your
nice.
knees. Good job. Now stand up.
Find your feet.
Ready? Up.
Nice.
Good
Find
job.
your feet.
Just turn around and walk to mommy, okay? Just turn around and walk to mommy. Ready? Set. Go.
Nice. Oh, look at how much more control you have.
That's not good.
Not so much on her toes, Jen says. Let's
Can I
make those
high
feet. Okay, well, go ahead and sit down. We're going to do something.
You gotta sit there by yourself or on his lap or?
Can you sit on the floor?
I'm just impressed because I'm not.
You're not working so hard.
10 minutes ago.
As much as 10 minutes ago? Holy cow. See, build a couple of functional patterns. Take her out of reflex. You did really nice walking.
Good
And
job,
I
Les.
really like how your
High five.
hands are down.
High five. What?
Now that high five might be a little confusing. That's my hands. I don't have connection to my hands yet, and you're asking me to do. So keep the hands down. Show me hands down. Instead of that was very nice. How you wanted Dad's attention, and you just touched his hand. Nice. Can I take your shoes off? May I take your shoes off? May I take your shoes off? Give me a sign.
Take your shoes off,
Give me a
okay?
sign. I'm going to take your AFOs off too, okay?
Free back and free legs. And it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
up, Liz. Hands down.
Foot,
Hands down.
foot. Now, I think this is gonna be more effective if we do this lying down, because we can take gravity out of it. Okay? So,
Cece, do you
Nancy,
want that mat over closer?
no, we're gonna have her walk without.
Oh, I thought you were gonna have her lay down.
We are, but I want her to walk over there. Nancy, would you,
You're doing great, Liz.
pick somebody and lie down and be part of
Doing
this?
a great job. Hands down.
Well, that's my
Three
hair.
hands.
Yes, you see, you know better. That's my hair. I don't really like my hair, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's what I've got. At least I'm not bald yet. Okay, you see that mat over there? That rainbow mat? I'm gonna go, and we're gonna walk over there, and we're gonna lie down. Dad's gonna go one side, I'm gonna do the other.
Stand up.
Okay.
Nice walking there.
Good job, Liz.
Concentration. You can be on your tummy or your back, you choose. I'm gonna work with your feet, because you don't know where your feet are. I see you looking at your back. You want more water or juice? I like how your hands are going, that's really nice. You want water or juice?
You thirsty? You thirsty?
Those are your choices, water and juice or feet. You have to learn to use your words. I know,
Water
you're
or
stuck
juice?
inside that body, you have to learn to use your words. Words, speech building, it's all about pattern making. The front of the mouth, the middle, and the back, side to side.
Need water bottle?
So she doesn't have that lateralization yet of food. You know, when you put the food in the baby's mouth and they go up and down. When it comes out, you scoop it up, you stick it back in. And that's an awareness of the top and the bottom and the front and the back. And it doesn't take very much time before they realize, oh, I can use my tongue and put some food over here, and put some food over here. And that's lateralization. So we don't have that yet. We're not gonna have that. We're not gonna have speech until we have that awareness. It's not gonna happen here until it happens here. Gross motor switches on first. Look at this. Wow. Somebody finally has figured out how to get into my body. So, we're going to do something. Emily is going to show you all these things in detail. I'm just going to show you how to do them. This is really good for speech and language, and for someone who doesn't know, you know how Luca. Remember how Luca couldn't find her feet when she walked? So this is going to do her feet. You wouldn't do this in a first session. You would not do all these things. Might give core activation a reason for core activation. You know, like I would like her to walk, or I would like her to be aware of where her hands are. And put it in functional speech and then pattern building. So you give one or two. But I'm really packing it in so you can see how you talk with the parents, how you talk with the other therapists, the teachers. So this movement we had on the foot is all about lengthening. And it also will help with walking. However, when I walk, when I get up, I've got to know I've got muscles here. I have to know how to organize myself. I have to find the front of my body, and I have to know I have a back because it's a tension of the opposites. And I have to know I've got a top of my body that's going to relate to the bottom. So you see how that organization, focus, centering, and then I have to breathe. There I am, down on that first level again. You see, I have to slow everything down and take it apart. And push up, I gotta find my feet. And an extension of my hips. Before I can find my feet, I actually have to know where my muscles are. So that's why I wouldn't go to feet first for someone like Alyssa.
Yep.
Because that's too far away. PTs and OTs call that distal. If the distance is too far from here, we have to stay here. So let's pretend that this is all in place, and this all happens with those BBAs, with those building block activities. You just do them over and over and over and over, and you will see the shift. And mom and dad will go, just in 10 minutes. You heard dad, just in 10 minutes, it's different. Because, and look at the calm. Look at the calm in Jackie. Jackie's sitting right here, listening to everything. And yet, look at Jackie's back. I don't know how to use my spine, I'm not talking about it. I don't know how to use my spine. I don't even know it's there. I'm not aware of it constantly, so I'm just collapsing on it. Well, I also have this thing that people out there call scoliosis, so my spine doesn't know that it moves like this and that it moves like this. So now I've got to build patterns over and over and over because I have to reprogram that. And I'm not saying that we're going to straighten that out, but we can get it more functional. Because if my spine doesn't know that it can move like this and like this, how am I going to keep it still, choose to keep it still, while I move this hip forward and this hip back, and this shoulder back and this shoulder forward? You see what's happening when we're walking? Whoa. Well, I'm not even going to take her to walking. If I was working with her, she'd be down on the floor, and she'd be crawling. First on her belly. And I've got to do this first, this kind of stuff. See, same side, from the lateral stuff. And then I'm going to do cross bend. And then I'm going to start to take her up here. Before I do any of these, I'm going to choose one. Spinal blocking, core activation, navel radiation. And then put her up. Because you set up the neurological system in a patterned way that's functional. So that's where I would actually be working. I'm going to show you how to do movement on the foot. And it's just a quick preview. As I said, Emily will teach this the day before, I think. So I would like to work with your feet. Are you ready? So Nancy is going to work with Natalie's foot. The same way I'm going to work with yours. So we're going to start right here in this part of the foot. This part of the foot. Right here. Oh, did you know you have a bottom of your foot? And then there's a top of your foot. Hands are down. So you're in charge of those hands. They're not. These are words. Hands are down. You're in charge of these hands. They're not in charge of you. You're in charge of these hands. They're not in charge of you. Nice. So I'm going to go here. And lengthen. So anytime we introduce something new, we go back to the old patterns. See, so this is new. So she was a little quiet before. You don't really like your feet touched, do you? Feet don't either.
Feet and head.
I like this feet touched. All right, we're not going to do that. You do not like your feet touched. So we're not going to do that one. It's not time to do that one anyway.
Hands are down.
I don't like it when I have to jump from you. That's not a game. That makes me feel not safe. And you know what it feels like when you don't feel safe. Not nice. I want you to learn how to be kind. Be kind. And then other people will want to play with you, they'll want to talk with you. If you're not kind, they'll go, whoa, I don't want to go near her, she's going to smack me. So you have to learn how to control these hands.
Where are your feet?
Run up at your feet. too high level for her. Like her feet.
Should went and wash it. Shower and bath, and wash the beach.
You know how we did naval radiation? I'm going to touch Dad, and I want you to keep your hands down while I touch Dad. You know how we did this with Mom? Now that was not funny. This is not a happy face. Show me where your hands are. Hands are down. And we went all the way down. And back. She only has awareness to hear. So then you go to like, what is that? That's part of me? I don't have any connection to that. So you want to do walking. Jane knows all these. You can have her, ask her to copies of these pages. Or you can buy me this book.
Do you want your water? We're not going
Naval
yet.
radiation.
It's not time to leave yet.
Very, very important from the navel. Everything radiates from the navel. Ask her to show you that. And give you a copy of this. This is the most important thing. If you do nothing else in the day, do naval radiation. At least twice. The more you can, the better. You can teach the aide at school. Does she have a one-on-one?
No.
Does she have? Is there an aide in the classroom?
Oh, yeah, yeah, there's 7 children, 2 nurses.
Okay, so
2 aides. and a
either
teacher.
teach the aide, teach the teacher, whatever. Ask Jane to go in and teach.
Okay.
This naval radiation so that they can do it during the day. They will want to do it because it will quiet and they'll start doing it with the kids. And that way, that's the gift that she's giving. Which makes me want to cry.
She's quiet down here.
Because she's starting this awareness.
You have to be patient. So you can be
This,
patient for a couple more
too
minutes.
far
I
away
know you
from
can.
this
You're
awareness.
very good when you
This,
want to.
forget it. Way far.
I know.
You want her to walk? Too fast. She doesn't even know these muscles. That's why she doesn't know how to stand up. Because she has no awareness of these muscles. How these muscles talk to these muscles. And if you're talking to a parent, you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to touch them like this. It's just the way I am. So everybody goes, oh, okay. The wife says, I guess it's okay.
Say something funny, Alyssa.
Alyssa thinks that's funny. She has no idea what we're laughing at, but it's really funny. She's got the gist. She does have the gist. Some
She's
lady
looking-
over
looking
there.
at Daddy.
And looking at Dad. And then looking at Mom. Is that all right, Mom? So the top, the front, and the back doesn't talk to each other. What happens in the body happens in the brain. The front and the back are not conversing. There isn't this. So what do I put my attention to? I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just reflex.
Silly, huh?
That was a good one, Alyssa.
Now, keep your hands down.
See this? This is mouthing.
Yeah.
So I'm comforting myself. I'm going back to the very beginning. That's that first stair that I showed you. Okay, the other page you want to get from Jane is this page called Spinal Walking. Naval radiation.
When she's exploring, she mouths everything at first.
Instead of just hands down, she's smart enough to say, up, where are your hands? Hands are down. So, did you hear?
Where are your hands? Your hands are down.
She was testing to
I
see if
want
you were
your
going to do
hands
that.
down.
Oh, absolutely.
She was going to see if you were going to do that.
She's gonna do it.
Show me where your hands are. You got to catch
Where
her
your hands are.
being good.
Yeah.
She's testing.
Wonderful. She tests all the doctors.
catch her before it happens. So we can interrupt that pattern before she hits it and gets the attention that she's looking for, and then she can giggle. Because you go, you weren't fast enough for me.
That's why she puts on that face.
Oh, yeah. Spinal walking. So you want to lie down? I'll show you what that feels like. On your tummy. Head good. So look at what Dad's doing.
Uh-oh.
Can you lie on your tummy?
Oh, you
Lie
know,
down on your tummy.
he's
I noticed
Hi,
that.
Liz.
He's got a hearing aid in his right ear, so he's not ignoring you.
Okay, so when you do spinal walking, it's about awareness on the back.
Okay.
And it's that the spine can work this way
Mhm.
and this way.
Okay.
She doesn't know that. Her spine is just stuck curved. Oh, where are your hands?
can lie
Hands
down
are
and watch.
down. Now you get to watch with your eyes. It's time for Cece to work with Daddy. You get to watch with your eyes. This is the pattern. I did this on you, Alyssa. I did this on you. This is not a happy face. Show me how to sit. Thank you. So, strict patterns, nice tight container until she can handle otherwise. I like how your hands are down. That's very nice. That's not hands down. Okay, so here's the pattern. You walk from the coccyx, from the tailbone,
Mhm.
up either side of the spine. I'm not on the bone. I go up to this part of the back of the head. That's not nice. Be kind. Thank you. A couple of steps sideways. Down. Pressing. You see how much I'm pressing down? Over the shoulders. Triceps. And then squeeze. See that nice squeeze in the side here? My hand is like this. Squeeze. I'm going to do it 3 times, so it's one more time.
You have to watch.
We've got a little jealousy. I don't want to take turn. I want the attention.
Yep. I think that's what's happening. She's like, yeah. She's like, yeah.
And then a couple of sweeps up. So ask Jane to teach you that again. So the navel radiation and the spinal walking are the most important things for her.
Okay.
So the navel radiation you want to do a minimum of twice a day. Can somebody write this down?
Yep.
Navel radiation 2 times a day. More if you can. The more you can do it, the faster you're going to build those functional patterns. And then spinal walking at least 3 times a day. And you can do this navel radiation even as she falls asleep. You can do spinal walking before she goes to school, before breakfast, when she first gets home. Teach it to everybody in school and tell them, you're doing this new program and you want to see if it's going to help her contain herself. And we're using movement. And this is the movement I'd like you to do. And you have to, when you work with a school, you have to tell them you know their schedule, at 10 o'clock break and at 12:30 break and at 2 o'clock, but you give them times. And then they write it down and then it'll happen. If you don't give them a structure, they won't know how to put it in their
Jane
day.
will. Jane, we can talk to Jane about that.
I'm gonna crack.
Wait, and core activation. So that one's much more complex. I've done it a couple of times with her, but ask Jane how to do that.
Okay.
Now with her, you can put your stabilize your hips because yeah, how's your knees? How's your knees?
Right here on the hips.
Yeah, I'll show you. You're going to put your knees right here. It's Now you can stabilize.
Hands, over your hands. Hands are down.
You do not get to do that. Jackie is my friend, and she does not like that. Thank you. Hands are down. My friend does not like that. She will move away if you do it again. No, I don't like that look. That's not funny. I know what you're planning. It's not funny. Okay. Nice control. I like how you thought about moving that hand. Uh-oh, we have to move. Here we are here. Walk down. Press down. Top of the shoulders. Back of the arms. And then... So look at your pace. That's a great pace. You want to be aware of that. Too fast, the neurological system cannot get the information. And holding her hips stabilizes her. Now, did you notice that she didn't go right into that reflex? She's got awareness of the back. I'm also noticing that she's very tight. This is a lot of work. Go back to rebuilding patterns. So we're going to stop after this. Do you want to put her clothes back on? Do you want to put all that stuff back
Yep.
on?
We'll just put her shoes back on.
Feel good, Liz?
Want to come to the chair, put your shoes back on, walk over?
Your back. Let's
Walk
see you
back.
crawl over.
You can sit up.
Show me how to crawl over.
Let me get this big girl chair, put your shoes
Okay,
on.
let's crawl. Let's go. Yeah. Go. Go. Welcome to the chair. I'm just too tired. I can't do it. So you're gonna hop over because I can't do it. Okay, we're gonna put your shoes on, and I'm gonna go get you. And I'm gonna go get you a prize for coming in. I wish I had hair like this. I love the hair.
She just got it cut off
She had big
2 weeks
braids.
ago. She's got long braids.
Wow.
But she didn't like this, so every time I combed it out, she'd cry.
Huh?
It was too much, so she got the new do.
I love it.
You're gonna put your shoes on so we can go home, okay?
I do.
Okay.
Where are your hands? Hands are down, right? Hands are down. Hands are down. Hands are down. Where are your hands?
This little guy, he's a koala bear who came from Australia. You see? Look. Put your hand out. He's gonna give you a hug. Yes, he's gonna give you a hug. Give me your hand. Give me your finger. He's gonna hug your finger. Let me see. Let me see your finger. He's gonna hug your finger.
What's he doing?
that?
Is he giving you a
Look!
kiss?
The koala bear. The koala bear. He gives hugs like this.
I like that.
That's what he's
You
doing.
like hugs, don't you? Oh, you want more hugs?
Want more hugs? Give you another hug?
Oh, nice.
Oh, get that off. Can you get it off?
Take her temperature, you know, in the hospital, the
Oh,
blood,
yeah.
the rate, she sits the whole time. Oh, not in your mouth, not in your mouth.
So, when you go and give her hugs, can you stand? Now watch this pattern I'm doing here. Does your
Where your
You're
hands?
gonna give her hugs like this.
Hands are down.
You're gonna give her hugs like this.
Okay.
So you hug, you're like this, like here,
The shoulders and the
here,
hips.
here, 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 here. Hugs and hugs and hugs and hugs and
Got your shoulder and your hips
Their back and
and your
everything.
back.
What I did was core activation. It's patterned.
It's on your finger.
Get that off your finger. How are you gonna do it? Use your other hand. Use your other hand.
Like this. Look this.
You gotta look at it, Liz. Yeah.
There.
Good job.
Let's put it on this one. This little koala bear loves to get hugged. There. Oh. Go ahead. See if you can find that hand. Use this hand. Use this hand over here. That's it. Pull it off. Pull it off. Go ahead. Pull. Oh, look at that.
Nice job.
So some of this is reflexive, and people think, oh, she doesn't want to do that anymore. It's just a reflexive. Oh. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.